Welcome back to the Themomnursefashionista. Where over here we discuss all things mom life, nurse life, fashion life. But most of all, I help y'all to learn how to elevate in y'all nurse career, okay? That may be work from home jobs, leaving the bedside, trying to find a better job for you and your family that work better with your schedule, whatever that may look like for you, okay? So today, I know I have not been on here in forever. It's probably been like a month or so. I've had so much going on with the kids. They have been keeping me busy. It's been crazy. So hopefully y'all will get this live and y'all will get notifications of me being live on here, because I just had to come on here and vent because I'm so tired. I haven't done one of these videos probably like in a year or 2 or 3 years. I haven't done a video like this, but I had to come on here because mama life is not being a parent ain't easy, but being a mama is not easy. It is like very stressful. So the reason why I haven't been on here, the last video I did do a video not too long ago. It was a quick live, but the last video that I did was actually in February, and I was giving y'all some bomb jobs, travel nursing jobs. That was on Valentine's night. And so I've been meaning to come on here. I have like a list of videos I'm supposed to do for y'all, but y'all, life has been lifing, and I just been trying to stick things through, child. I've been trying to stick things through, and I'm tired. Like, I feel like as nurses, we do so much and we give so much and we take care of people that we end up wearing our bodies out and down. And that's where I've been at. I'm like, Lord, I need my own personal nurse, okay? Like a good nurse, though, that's gonna take care of me like I take care of my patients, but straight up. So in February, I don't even remember, but in March, in February, one of the kids got strep, or somebody got sick. In March, my middle child had to get her tonsils taken out because she always gets strep throat a lot. I've gotten strep throat 100 times in my life, but her tonsils were so big it was preventing her from sleeping. Y'all don't ignore, like, if you see the same way we see signs and symptoms in our kids, in our patients, make sure you look. Hey y'all, can y'all leave me a like? I'm so glad y'all came in here. Hey, I'm so glad to see y'all, even though I can't see y'all, but y'all in here, y'all can see me. Hey y'all. So anyway, I'm tired. I'm just venting y'all because I'm tired and I gotta be quick because my phone about to die. But I had to come in the car and I was like, I need a moment because, like, I'm very tired. This life is not easy as a parent. But at any rate, I was saying, make sure if your kids are complaining about stuff or you notice stuff in them, make sure you let the doctors know, because that's why we got awesome pediatricians. So anyway, so my middle child, her tonsils was like a 4, y'all. It was like almost touching and she wasn't getting no air through. So they decided to take her tonsils out. That was mid-March, right? So I was working at nights, and sorry y'all, I was working at night, and so I was like, okay, well, they was like, she should be out for a week. Y'all, I couldn't get her pain control. And the middle child don't get sick. Like, when she gets sick, I know she's sick, because she don't get sick, she don't get cold, she don't get all that stuff like that. But I couldn't get her pain control, y'all. It was like, she had her surgery on Friday the 17th, and like, they didn't have her narcotics in, and so the nurse was like, you're gonna have to give her medication every 3 hours to keep her pain control, y'all. And she wasn't talking about during the day. So like, I ain't even hardly get that much rest Thursday night. Friday, it was surgery. We came home Friday evening, and she was still under anesthesia. She was feeling good. We was making milkshakes. She was good. Saturday, she was okay. Then Saturday night, I was still giving her the medicine every 3 hours. So she was getting Tylenol every 3 hours, because by then it'd be 6 hours apart. Y'all know that if y'all nurses, okay? So she was getting Tylenol and Motrin. Lord, but this was happening every day. So by Tuesday, the pharmacist was like, oh, we don't have the medication in yet, it's still out of stock. What the hell? So I had to call the surgeon, and then we had to go out there, and it was a mess. And guess what? During that time, the twins was home. Something happened with them, so they had got sick, and I had to leave. I had to keep them home. So I'm trying to take care of her every 3 hours. I have not slept every 3 hours, y'all, since these children are 8 and 9. Like, that's a long time ago. I ain't slept, like, had that little bitty sleep in years. So she waking me up in the middle of the night like, mama, I'm hurting, you gotta wake up. I had just moved her in the room with me. She was like, I'm hurting, you got to give my medicine. It's time for my medicine. And I'm like, oh God. So child, I came up with a system. I'm like, here go one cow. I had to pre-mate, and I wasn't thinking, because I'm still trying to run a household, take care of the twins. I got my oldest. I still have to see about her. It don't matter if she 18, And so it's like, I have all this other stuff going on, as well as me worrying about, oh shoot, work. Because I really supposed to have went back to work the next week, because I'm just assuming she'll be good after 5 days. Child, I didn't get her pain controlled until the week, including once I got the narcotic, y'all. It's with all that medicine, her pain was still not controlled. I was like, this is too much. And they said on the paperwork, they was like, post-op days 3 to 5 is gonna be the hardest days. Well, I be darned. They were not lying. I was like, oh my God, I don't like to see kids, in pain. It's hard when kids in pain. So anyway, I got her well, but it was finally that Saturday. I was supposed to go back to work. I had to call out for that weekend, because I worked like the nights into the weekend, because my daughter be home from school, and so then she could see about them when I'm at work. Well, I couldn't go to work, because guess what? Grace started complaining about her throat on Wednesday, and she kept complaining Friday. And I was like, girl, let me look at your throat. Oh my God. I said, oh, she got strep throat. We go to care spot, she got strep throat. And I was like, Jesus, I'm tired. But I'm good. I'm used to it. So I was cool then. But it's like it never stopped. And after that, y'all, it's like a breeze. I don't even know what happened in March. It's like I was just coming and going. And then I started with this. Thank you for the light. I started with this other job. And then, child, I ain't even been at work this week, child. It's been a whole mess, because the kids been home all week because they have some kind of virus, some nasty mess going around. High fevers, headaches, stomach pain, and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God, you have got to be kidding me. So I'm tired. And so that's why I'm on here. And I'm on here to talk, because as nurses, we have to take care of ourselves, because we have to take care of our home. And so we have to take care of ourselves. And sometimes, child, you're just going to have to call out from work, and they going to have to be okay, because our patients, they will be okay, because at the end of the day, they'll find other nurses to take care of them. And that's why I came on here to talk about taking care of yourself. And y'all, I didn't realize, like, after this week, I have like real PTSD from my other job. So like, you would think as nurses, like, managers would understand, right? Because we nurses, we take care of people. Like, I have had nasty managers. Like, when the girls have not been sick like this. Like, I haven't had to deal with this kind of stuff since they were younger. So I was like, okay, girl, you already know what it's gonna be. You ain't gonna get no sleep. You're gonna be coming and going. You just get things done the best way you get them done, right? But child, I used to have some nasty managers. Like, I literally had this one job, and I started going out with the marketer. So they found out I used to educate, be an instructor at a college. So they was like, can you go out with the manager, with the marketer, and like educate the elderly, like in a assisted living facilities and the independent living facilities. I even went out to the doctor's offices and talked to them about face-to-faces that they need to get, the importance. Like, I used to do all this stuff with the marketer. I couldn't go that day. I'm not the marketer. Even if I was, like, my baby's sick, they were blowing up my phone. Like, they were blowing up my phone during the day. You still can't come. You still ain't find nobody to come. Like, listen, get off my phone. Like, I'm taking care of my children. Like, they were little then. They were like maybe 2 then. Like, girl, get off my phone and chill. And then I got into another job, and a lady, like, so I had the manager over me, but her manager was cool as hell. Like, I ain't have no issues with her. Like, this lady used to think I was lying. Like, when the kids get sick like they did now, like, the middle child who never gets sick, she the first one that started. And I was like, why the hell you so hot? Like, she the first one that started with the fever. And then it just, of course, it went to the twins. But that's what used to happen when they were younger. And sometime one of them would be sick for days, and they'll go back to school, and the other ones wouldn't get sick until days later. So it's like I had to take all these days off like now. And she used to be nasty, like, basically saying I'm lying. Like, why the hell would I lie on my children? I know people do that, but I'm not finna lie on my kids. Like, I'm not finna lie about my car. Okay, nothing happening with my house, nothing happening with my kids, because, child, that's when stuff happen. Okay, don't be putting that. You gotta watch your mouth, because the tongue is powerful. So I have real PTSD from that, because they used to give me real bad hell. Like, hell. I just think it's crazy how we work in healthcare, and people give you hell because you got to call out. Like, I had one girl on Instagram reached out to me when I was talking about this, and she was like, I literally had, my job was giving me hell because my baby was in the NICU and they wanted me to come back to work. Like, I wish somebody would have did that when my twins was in NICU. Like, you better kiss my behind, like, for real. Like, no. Like, it's a lot to deal with sick kids. Emotionally and mentally, that is a toll on a person. Then to be like a single parent, it's even harder, because I still have to do everything that we do as parents, plus additional stuff, because you're taking care of these kids, you know, and they sick and they whiny and they mama this and mama that. You gotta make sure they take their medicine. And my kids do not like to take medicine. Like, they finally started because they had no choice, but like they do not like to take medicine. It's so aggravating. It's like, girl, this gonna make you better. Like, but anywho, so let me see what my thing on. Okay, I just had to come on here and talk to y'all and say, hey. So listen, so I've been doing some awesome things though while I've been home, because actually God works things out. You know, we had these issues go on, and I was like, okay, God, I see you, because he actually worked it out, because I would have been busy all week working, you know, like a Hebrew slave. But I've been able to take time and put into my business and like email people and follow up. If you're not on my email list, make sure you get on my email list. I'll leave the link after this video upload. Okay, it'll be Lbcareercoaching at Gmail. So I've been able to like cater to my clients, potential clients, and I've been putting together some new projects. So I actually am going to be speaking at a women's conference, y'all, a virtual conference, talking about career advancement, like how to advance your career, overcoming obstacles in your career. So the same thing I do on here on YouTube when I was coming on here more, when I was more active on here, I'll be talking about that. And so I've been having time to I've been able to put my time into that, which is amazing. And then I've been coming up with, I've been having a lot of people reach out to me about not so much my HEDIS class, but like what to do once they take the HEDIS class. And so I've been coming up with things that I can do with that. To further promote my HEDIS course. So I need y'all to know that it's still HEDIS season. HEDIS season is January to December. Like, it's the entire year, but they hire us as contract nurses to push and get stuff done January to May. So like January to May is when you ask the doctor's offices for their medical records, and once we receive them, we abstract that information, audit it, and put it in the system, right? And so the rest of the year is when you already have that stuff in the system, and then you have to continue to audit it. And so I've been finding a whole bunch of HEDIS jobs, y'all, and I got to send an email out to those who are on my email list. But I've been finding tons of HEDIS jobs. I accidentally found those. I was looking for a client for some HEDIS positions, and I found them. And so I was like, oh shoot, I got to make sure I put these out. So it's still HEDIS season. So if you take the course, it's going to be amazing. And guess what, y'all? So HEDIS season is coming up. They start hiring in September, so this is like the perfect time to start getting ready for HEDIS. So you get your, you take the class, you do all that stuff, my HEDIS course, you do your HEDIS course, and then you move from there. You need to make sure your resume is in tip-top shape for this HEDIS course, because for this HEDIS position. And not just HEDIS, but it'll help you, the course will also help you with utilization management, chronic care management, chronic care nursing, case management. I make sure I include all that information in my course, right? And so I help you prepare your resume for that. I also give you interviewing tips for that in the course. But it's going to help you, because you have to understand these recruiters are going to be what they call it, I can't think of the word. But anyway, they're going to be interviewing you before they even submit your stuff to these insurance companies. So yes, it's good to get in with recruiters. Y'all know I'm big on building relationships with good recruiters. But at the same time, like, it's hard to get to the insurance job with bypassing the recruiter. So make sure y'all stuff is like on tip top. Y'all resume is in tip top shape. Make sure that your interviewing skills are on point. And I teach you all of that stuff in that course, because what's going to happen is they're going to ask you, they're going to say, oh, you don't have any prior HEDIS experience. Now, I didn't have prior HEDIS experience. I do not have a HEDIS certification, y'all. You do not have to get certified in HEDIS. Now, I provide you a course of completion test, but you don't have to get certified in HEDIS to get a HEDIS job. That's my granny calling me. she'll probably see this live and see that was her. But anyway, so you don't have to be certified, right? But you do need to have an idea on how to sell yourself to these to these oh, I'm gonna read your comment. Hold on. I was like, what? Your name is like my sister, my mama's sister name and our last name. So I was real confused when I saw your name just now. That's how I looked at that, like, what in the world? Okay, so so you need to make sure you know how to talk to these recruiters, because I didn't have prior HEDIS experience, but I had a bomb recruiter, and I failed, y'all. I had that HEDIS interview 2016 and I did awful, okay, because I didn't know what the devil no HEDIS was. I just knew it paid good, and it was Monday through Friday, and my kids would be in daycare when I would be at work, and that was perfect. And so I went for it, and I sucked, okay. And then he called me back in 2019 like, girl, you done like build up a lot of experience. Look at what you did. You tell those recruiters, you know, okay, I haven't worked in HEDIS, but this is what I did, and that will help in HEDIS, and this is what I can bring to HEDIS. That's what you have to do, but I teach you that in my course, okay? So that's why I always talk about the HEDIS course, because it's a bomb. You know, I did an awesome job with that class. I'm so proud of myself, because it was very hell. It was a lot. It was hell. I'm not tech savvy, and it's a digital course, y'all. It's digital. Once you pay for it, you have it forever. You download it and it's yours, and you take your time and you write your notes and you rewind and fast forward or whatever you need to do, and you have it. It's yours forever. You don't have no time frame on how long you take it. We all busy. That's why I did it that way. I really had wanted to do like a live class, and then I was like, well, us as nurses, we be busy, and Lord knows when I did that course in November, I had wanted to do it I recorded it in October or November, and it was like one thing after the other. I'm trying to keep up with my with my battery. Okay, so but anyway, yeah, so the course is bombing. It gives all the information. I'm not going to teach you what you're going to learn in training, for one, because people ask me that, and I'm like, no, because they're going to give you training. At least when I did training, it was awesome, amazing training. And so, but I give you everything you need to be very successful in the actual position, as well as getting that dang on job. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Let me read your Cheryl Brown. Let me read your comment. Working HEDIS now. It will end in May. Girl, I am dealing with PTSD now. Thinking about going back to a clinic job. I love working remotely. Yep. So are you dealing with PTSD like from HEDIS? And yeah, HEDIS ends in May. But let me tell you what happened. So my contract ended in May. And then I got a call from my manager that was over us. And she was like, hey, we want you to get extended. They extended my contract. So that's why I always tell my clients who have gotten HEDIS jobs or who have taken their HEDIS course to go in, like if you get a HEDIS job, to go in there and kill it and do the doggone thing, because baby, they will extend your contract and you will get hired. I work with nurses that told us that, like when we went in HEDIS, them first 2 weeks, those girls used to be like, do a good job and they will hire you. Those girls, those group of girls, they work around a year. They don't work January to May. They literally work January to December and they stay there. Then we have some nurses that work January to May. Okay. But yeah, so like HEDIS is bomb. But I just want to come on here. See, I feel better now, y'all, because I came on here and got it out. Like I talk to my mama and sister them all the time, but you know, I was like, this is a perfect time for me to come on here real fast and talk to them. No, thinking about going back into the clinic. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, see, you got it. See, you had a clinic job. I'm telling you, if you worked in a clinic or the doctor's office, you in there with HEDIS. Just so you know. That's real good. I'm glad you like HEDIS. I like working remotely. I like HEDIS. HEDIS was good. I had to get the hang of it, but once I got the hang of it, it was good. So you should definitely make sure you apply for the next contract that come around, or keep an eye out. If you don't, you know, if you want to change again, keep an eye out for HEDIS, because I have been seeing them. They coming around, the HEDIS jobs, and these are like these are permanent HEDIS jobs. So anyway, do y'all have some questions? Y'all should leave me a like too. Make sure y'all leave a like. I'm so glad I was able to talk to y'all. Okay, so I'm finna end this video. Y'all make sure y'all hit me up on Lbcareercoaching, my email at gmail.com, and I'll leave all the information in the description box. But I don't want my thing to down, y'all, then I can't upload it. So all right, y'all have an awesome day or night wherever you are, and remember, no matter your adversities, you will overcome them. And I'm still working on my overcoming book. Yes, baby. I have so many awesome things going on. Listen, this is my season. This is my season. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all have an awesome day. Not time, but day or night. Bye, y'all.